it's 10:37, so I don't know, it made me nervous when that cop drove by earlier. I'm like, well, I'm just sitting in my car. It's not like I'm doing anything. Even if it's past 11. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. Damn it, really? Sorry. Oh yeah, we could be definitely worse off, but yeah. Now to talk about, I don't know, my second cousin, I guess you could say. We found out that she does like black magic. So and she and my aunt were best friends, like growing up and everything, and just like she's always been into weird shit, I guess. I don't feel like my aunt's like that innocent, let me tell you. She probably was trying to do stuff with her and then when it went all AWOL, like, I don't know, and you know how it goes. Like, you might, I don't know. Something probably went wrong, and then she's playing victim. I don't know. Fucking who knows. The weird thing is like when she was talking to my mom about it on the phone, and my mom had her on speaker. There are certain things that I was picking up, like, or before that, like she was texting it, and she was like, "I'll call you sometime about it more." Like there's the smell that my aunt had in her room because of the stuff that was in her house because of the cousin. She left like a box. Anyways, I don't really like to talk much about this type of stuff. I'm not as scared to talk about it as much as I used to be, because like I've been through some shit where people have attacked me with that shit, so I'm much stronger now. So like, but so when my mom was texting her or telling me about it through because my aunt was texting about it, I had a weird smell. It didn't I have psychic smell and psychic taste. So I got the psychic smell, and it smelled kind of almost like death, but not quite. And that's what my aunt said the next day, or whenever she talked on the phone to my mom, and I was like, I knew the exact smell because it came to my nose. Like before. It was like, oh, that's weird. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know, I'm just like, honestly, there's some serious shit that she probably did. Like, deleting people with it. My aunt don't fully understand, I don't think, because like you know how that works, but because she was just like talking like she just didn't get it, but yet wanted to. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so that's a big truth that we came across. So yeah, that's fun. I'm not worried though. I know I'm protected. It's just a surprising Uranus, the unexpected, shocking truths or stuff like that, insights that planet. So there's that. But it's like, wait, I don't know. There was like times during the talk where like, okay, there was somebody that passed away recently, and we think she has something to do with it, which I feel like, because it was some other family, I think, something like that. And then I was like, they were talking, when my aunt was talking on the phone, it was like I was getting hits about like, I think that's not the only one that she did that to. And then my aunt said it like a little bit later. I'm like, yeah, I was feeling that too. So, but I still feel like my aunt's not innocent, and that is why I probably won't never set foot in her house again, because all that stuff is probably not having cleansed out at all. She don't know how to do that, and probably doesn't want to. So she's still blocked on my Facebook. So I don't know. I hadn't talked to her in 6 years, and then I saw her for Christmas, remember, and then I was just like, I don't know, I still feel like she's some narcissistic, and, as they get older, their mask falls, and then they start getting, like, really, like, she gets really emotional. So, like, they can do that or whatever the fuck happens. Their mask falls and they're, like, freaking out because they can't fucking mask and fool people or whatever. You know. If you know, you know. Sorry if you do know. No, but, like, I don't know. Like, we're thinking, she was, like, thinking, like, maybe that happened, like, there was something to do with that with my grandma, like, and I was like, but I was like, it was like I was trying to ask my grandma, because I feel like I talked to her, you know, and I was, like, getting, like, a stone wall, and I was like, she doesn't want her to know anything, so that's good. I can tell. You don't want me to say anything. You don't want to tell me anything right now. You don't want her to know shit because you don't trust her, even though she's your daughter, but, like, understandably. Okay, cool. I get it. I 100% get it. 100%. So, yeah, my mom later was like, did you hear how she was dogging on mom? Not dogging on herself? Like, she was, like, saying about how, like, she forced to adopt my adopted cousins because she adopted them, forced them to eat their food or whatever, and, like, no, she didn't. She had these dividers, though, for when they were eating, so that they would focus on eating and, like, not bother each other, like, because they would, I don't know, they would, like, antagonize, I don't know, they just wouldn't focus on eating. I can't remember why, but my grandma didn't actually sit there and force feed them, like she was claiming. See what I'm saying? People, they'd be like, I don't. My mom would sit there and make one, but, like, she wouldn't force feed him. She would just make them sit there until they ate the sauerkraut. So, I don't know. And there was another thing my mom said. She said, I was like, I didn't really pay attention, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Did I talk about the dog whistly? Like, I was trying to say that, like, my friend's daughter was doing that, like, a dog whistle. You know, like, with the narcissist, when they do that, it's like they could say whatever phrase, but most people will be like, okay, that's not problematic. But you, if it's directed at you or whatever, you know, because it's like the underlying energy, you know what I'm talking about. Then I'm sorry if you know what I'm talking about, but at the same time, then, you know, that's what it is. So, like, I was like, a lot of times it's like that, because then it's like you're trying to explain. They could even do that shit to you in your own home. And so when you try to explain to somebody and then you still look crazy, because you're like, I'm telling you, it was like this. And I've had many instances with many different people, and I'm like, I can't explain it because it wasn't directed at you, motherfucker, but I'm telling you, bitch. This motherfucker made it this way. I felt it. And that's how it was with my friend's daughter. And I was trying to explain to my mom. She got it, but, like, at the same time, she didn't get the same feeling because it wasn't directed at her. But she understands because she's been through it. So I'm like, yep, that's what dog whistling means. There you go, now you know. Yep, there's a lot of weird not weird, but there's a lot of narcissistic terms, and yeah. Actually, I had a dream last night about my ex where I, like, went off on him because I was telling my mom he's the one that kind of, like, technically abandoned me 4 years ago, and yeah, it's probably because of